In February, March, Bing integrated their AI powered search engine, and they said they'd reached over 100 million daily active users for Bing. So where are they now? I'm curious. There's no more fanfare about this. It leads me to believe that they're not making much more progress after this initial jump. If I just look at search engine statistics over here about market share, if I compare, what do you call it? This is worldwide. Google versus Bing. Bing is the one that's in blue over here. It's this one over here. You'll see that not much has changed, really. To be honest, from February, it had 2.81% worldwide market share, then 2.86. So that was the height of it. So 2.81, 2.86, and now down to 2.76. So there was that initial growth, and now it dipped down and just plateaued worldwide. We're just talking about worldwide. And of course, Google hasn't changed much. It's still, the top one. So the whole thing about Bing making a huge difference with the AI chat, I think it was just a lot of hype. Again, we look at just market share in America. The top one is Google. So in February to March, there was a slight dip, probably because of the AI searches. But then you can see it was coming back to 89% again. And it's hard to tell because it's so many searches by Google. But then you go back here down to Bing, the search engine market share. Here's from February is 6.35% of market share. Then it increases because of the AI chat. And then it decreases. So I'm really curious because there was that article where it said it surpassed 100 million daily active users. I wonder where it is now. Where's the news press releases? I really believe they weren't able to gain much traction because it's a very niche thing. Not everyone can use it. It's slow. It's cumbersome. I mean, it's great when you need to do something complicated. But what do you call it? It's just slow. And most people, I don't think in general, would use it to search for something. What do you call it? It's great when you need to do something that would take you some time, like write a paper, or what do you call it? Maybe write an email or something if you're really lazy. And so it has its uses, but in general, if I want to look for something really quickly, I'll do Google search. Because on Google, I can check something really quickly. It takes less than a second. Whereas if I use my Bing AI chat to do it, it's going to take more than a second. And it's going to be slow. It's going to start talking in sentences, telling me, the weather over in Florida is great, but then it's great in California. I'm over exaggerating. I'm just saying it takes longer. So I think most people want a fast and simple experience, and Microsoft still doesn't get it. They keep on adding stuff, slapping lipstick onto the pig. But I think general users just want something that is fast and gives you the search results you want. And 80% of the time Bing can do that. Then there's that 20% of the time where you're trying to look for something and Bing doesn't give it to you, and that's the reason why you go back to Google. So anyways, back to my story is, where are they now? It's already July, and they're not talking about how many users, daily active users anymore worldwide. So I think the fanfare for AI chat has kind of gone down quite a lot. There's still a lot of people that use it day to day for what they need, but I think the general person either doesn't know how to use it, or it just, it's not that necessary for their lives. Eventually, it may, but I think Google will figure a way to integrate it where it's smooth and easy and fast. Because end of the day, we don't want a slow search, and Bing is kind of slow.